Good morning, magic players and card collectors of all kinds. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here to give you my daily update on the tournament bracket to profile the next two decks. I did not play a lot of Magic last night, at least not online. I played with Anthony. We played a couple matches, both went really well. It was a lot of fun. I recorded the first match, and if you want to see that, you can check it out on my channel now. It should be uploaded. In the meantime, though, let's go over where we're sitting. So, this morning I've played a couple games. Gisa and Giralf got second, and I got Aragorn to get a first place finish, actually. So it's looking like Agnes is going to have a real uphill climb to try and get back into this. Whereas the second heat is definitely going to be a matchup for the ages between those two, I think. Gisa and Giralf and Queen Marchesa. So, while I talk about how things are going, I'm going to profile the two decks. First, I've got the Queen Marchesa. Although she isn't a vampire, this is vampire tribal for the most part. She's basically in there for the colors, because I don't have the Markov vampire that everybody uses. And to be honest, I don't want to put it in. I kind of like Queen Marchesa as the leader of this deck. She gives me a bunch of creatures that have Death Touch. And I do love my Death Touch. Stormkirk is an interesting vampire. I've got a Bedeviled in here. A Vampire Hexmage. Kaya's Wrath. This transforms into a cool land. Vampire's Vengeance. Egger transforms into a casket, I believe. Yes. A legendary artifact, which is kind of cute. Cool. I've got a Liza, Forgotten Angel. Forgotten Archangel. Bloodfist. Aaron of the Ruin. Wookie the Younger. Twilight Prophet is a cool card, but I haven't actually been able to pull off its combo yet. I got it out in the last game I played, but it was killed immediately before I got a chance to actually use it, so hopefully in the next game it'll last a little longer and we can see what it does. Blood Pact, Calvalino. This is a cool pull I got from one of my packs, one of my sample packs. I can't remember which one. But Prowess is a neat ability for sure. So I threw it in there just for the shits and giggles of it. There's several creatures in here that are in here just for the shits and giggles of it. Like my Death Touch Bear. I love my Death Touch Bear. Pretty sure we already passed the Death Touch Bear. Maybe we didn't. We got the Chupacabra though. And that's also a beast. Merciless Eviction is a definite must run in this deck. I've definitely used that to take advantage of board states that have just been crippling me. Exquisite Blood is the card that I basically try to combo off of to win the game. If I can get that on the field with a few of the different vampires in here, I can get an infinite cycle going. But for the most part, it's just in there to give me life because, you know, vampires sucking blood. It kind of makes sense thematically. Dig up the body. That's the one it combos with. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. So if I can get Defiant Bloodlord and Exquisite Blood on the field, I win the game. I love Blightmound. The pests that you get to bring in give you life, which is great for some of the different cards in here that need life gain. I've got a lot of different destruction shit in here. Loyal Guardian is, of course, my favorite lieutenant, so of course he's running in here. Yes, I have that many copies of this card. No, I don't actually play any proxies. So I just get a lot of copies of the cards I really like from the store and use them over and over. Just like Demon Reign of the Pit. Reign of the Pit is an awesome card. I have like at least two, maybe three copies of that. Amelia is another one that I can try and get a win con off of. Amalia. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that, to be honest. If you can get her power up to 20, you win the game because you basically board wipe and then swing. Quintorius Khan is a funny card. I like him a lot as a planeswalker for this deck. There's my bear. I knew I had a bear. The bear. So that's Queen Marchesa. Just basically a lot of life gain, life lost, create a bunch of blood tokens, try to find those key combo pieces that will get me the game. It's not an overpowered deck by any means. I'd say it's probably around a 5-6. But it can surprise you. I have actually beat Anthony's Dungeons and Dragons deck before with this. I believe it was his Dungeons and Dragons deck. But it's definitely not one of my better decks. Gisa, on the other hand, despite being still the sealed only deck and the only sealed only deck that I have, I am still somehow doing amazing with it. Last night, Gleaming Overseer came out like 20 times, I think, in the game. Got sacrificed, got brought back, got sacrificed. I still have the Aven Heartstabber in there just for the death touch and the flying. Dreadhound is a nice one. Overseer of the Damned is a good one too. As it has always been, this deck's goal is to basically just build a big freaking army and overrun my opponents. Or to make them lose out their life. If I can't do it that way, then yeah, I've got Sir Conrad, I've got the Loyal Subordinate, I've got the Dreadhound. I've got ways to make them lose life. And I can sacrifice a bunch of their creatures too, which is always fun. There's my Sir Conrad. Sir Conrad the Grim. He doesn't make it onto the field very often in this deck. I often mill him, unfortunately, but I do have a couple ways to get him back. Victimize and I can't remember what the other one is called. Liliana's still the champion of this deck in terms of planeswalkers. I haven't found a planeswalker yet that I like better than her for this one. And that is Gisa. Gisa is a very straightforward deck. I think that is one of my favorite decks, to be perfectly honest. I know it's definitely in the top 3. I don't play it as often as I play some of the other decks, just because I honestly don't like to lose with it that much. Because I know that it has the potential to be way better than it actually is, but I just refuse to increase its power by buying singles. I want this deck to remain a sealed only, and that way my channel still makes a certain sort of sense in terms of it being Magical Pulse sealed only. Because I still have one sealed deck. And that deck is definitely putting up a good fight right now. Like I say, I got second place this morning with it. And and that was in a match where I was horribly mispowered. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that one too. So it's been a great morning of Magic, and this has been the update. My hope is to get through a few more match twos today at some point, and then we will see how the weekend goes. I actually go back to work tomorrow, so I won't be able to do much magic tomorrow, but over the weekend I'll probably try and get some done. And we'll see how this bracket shapes up. In the meantime, much love to you all. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful day, and from me to you, take care. Love you all. Bye.